What if I told you that ancient cities are actually less dangerous than the Nether? Well, you see, normally I would kind of disagree with that statement. But since I'm personally trying a challenge where I don't wear any armor, as you can see, I honestly think that the Nether is going to be a lot more dangerous for me than going into an ancient city, and going into an ancient city is actually going to help me better prepare to go to the Nether. How is that, you ask? You see, in an ancient city, the biggest danger is the Warden itself, and he's not even there from the beginning. Other than him, no other mobs spawn in an ancient city. So as long as I can stay quiet, which can be greatly aided by an abundance of wool, which I happen to have, I can stay mostly safe. While the biggest danger in the Nether is a lot of different mobs, but one of my biggest fears, fire. Now you can fight fire with fire resistance potions, but in order to get those, you have to fight the fiery mobs. However, there's another item that can often be found in ancient cities, which is enchanted golden apples, which happen to give you fire resistance. Before I actually go dive into this area, I do want to check something for myself, and that's whether or not these things can hear me place wool. So we can see this is inactive, and that is still inactive. Active because it heard me jump, but inactive when I'm just placing wool. So it's hearing me walk, but no wool placement is being heard. Now, what if I break wool? It also does not hear that. With that out of the way, let me just say that this is in no way not scary. It just happens to be less scary than the Nether itself at this moment in time with my particular challenge. I am not in any manner an expert at exploring these places, and I don't know how fun it will be on camera because obviously it's a lot of sneaking, a lot of quiet, and it's fairly dark in these places too. That being said, we do know that wool is completely quiet. I'm not sure if it can hear us stepping on this stuff when there's wool under our feet, but being on wool itself, okay, so it heard this. It heard me stepping on this stone. But on the wool itself, with the skulk on it, the skulk vein is safe to walk on if it's over the top of wool. I gotta be careful though, because that's not wool that it was over the top of just there, just now. Okay, it looks like there might be a chest over there. There's definitely one right there. So the tricky thing is that getting to these chests and actually opening them is a whole nother situation. I'm pretty sure this is something that has a chest in it. I don't know if I should go explore it. Like I said, I'm definitely not experienced in exploring this stuff. Now, I do see a shrieker over here. So what I'm going to do is actually going to sneak over to this shrieker, and I'm going to block it off with wool entirely. I'm not exactly certain how much wool is required. I know at least that is required. It might still activate, depending on I don't know. I don't know this stuff very well, everybody. I'm hoping that you can see. I might crank the brightness up a decent amount, potentially. You are also safe as long as you are continually shifting. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of sensors around this guy right here. And I don't exactly know how to block them from hearing us open it. We're going to see if that does it. I don't know what's on the other side here. It's possible. Okay, so there's a shrieker right there. So we're actually going to go block off that shrieker, because that's our biggest challenge, right? It's not if we get heard. It's if we get heard and a shrieker then also hears about it. So we got to block off all the shriekers, I think. And I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. Okay, that's 3 shriekers down at this point. Now, I'm hoping that this wool right here will prevent this chest from activating a sound. But we'll see. Let's go ahead and open our chest and see what happens. We'll put a wool there and a wool there. This might be all totally unnecessary, or it might be necessary. I have no idea. Okay, so something just heard this thing. We've got regeneration 2 potions and 2 enchanted golden apples. That is exactly what we came here for. So this guy up here had this angle and I didn't catch him. If I had put a piece of a wool block right here, it doesn't hear it. Okay. So you just gotta block like the line of sight, basically. I've spotted another shrieker. I'm gonna head over there and block it off. Oh, there's a decent few of them over here, actually. I see 4 shriekers over here. That is crazy, but we should be able to just block all of them off. Just like that. And I believe the way that I'm doing this is safe and will make it so they... Oh, there's even another one right there. Okay, so that one, we're going to also have to block off. Oh, no. Okay. So somehow it heard me. Even though I didn't move after I unshifted. I just unshifted and the thunder, man. I unshifted while I was not on wool, and I guess it heard me. I didn't realize that was a thing that could happen. But I do believe that I get 3 chances to like get heard. I think on the 3rd chance, I guess I don't get 3 chances, but on the 3rd chance, that's when it actually summons the warden. There's another shrieker. We're going to work on covering it up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on here and swap out my wool. We're going to use this stuff so that it takes up all of this extra wool that I now have in my inventory. There's diamonds right there. So take a picture of them real fast. Maybe at some point we can come get them. Okay, so this guy I don't think can be entirely blocked off. You see, he's next to something here. So I think he might cause an issue. We got to make sure that no sound gets over to it. I'm pretty sure that will block this guy from hearing. That guy up there might be able to hear if I don't do that. Oh, and this guy right here. Okay, I'm doing all that I know how. Let's see what happens. Something still heard it. Oh, that lightning is not helpful. We got Aqua Affinity, we got looting. Looting is something I can use. Aqua Affinity is not. Okay, so this one over here still heard it somehow, even with all that wool right there. I'm not sure how that works, and it's kind of sketchy. All right, here goes nothing. That guy still heard it. So I think it might just not be... Okay, efficiency 5 mending. That is fantastic. That means we can dig all of this stuff looking for diamonds. Silk touch, we needed that. I see 2 more shriekers. I don't know where the one that I saw was. It's got to be like right here. Yeah, there we go. There's a shrieker right here. I'm going to try to block this over here before I open this chest. Oh my goodness, the amount of shriekers here. Alright, we'll see what happens. Something still heard it. Something always still hears it. Hears it. Okay, something's probably going to hear it this time too. Every time. Okay. Unbreaking 3, Mending, Curse of Vanishing. Swift Sneak 2. Swift Sneak 2. Those are nice. We can't wear armor right now, but eventually we will wear some armor. Fire Protection 4, Unbreaking 3. Those are okay pants. Not great for where we are, but I got suit up. I don't know. That must be related to getting some kind of iron armor. Okay. I actually think nothing hurt us do this one. So I'm actually going to break it. And we're going to take it with us. I ran out of inventory space quite quickly in there. So we're going to go ahead and dump everything in this chest out here. Whew, that zombie scared me. Hello, zombie friend. Oh, there's a slime. We definitely want the slime for crafting stuff. So we'll go ahead and take him out from a distance because, man, those guys can be scary when they're big. You don't have any armor on, that's not something I want to deal with. This zombie can be taken out from a distance too. What the heck was that? Did you guys see that arrow just like go right through him? Or am I just crazy? Am I a liar? I didn't bring any wood with me, but this happens to be my way down. I didn't even realize that, but this is my ladder that goes all the way up to the surface. So we'll just go ahead and use this. I was gonna say that we would just take some wood from the mine shaft there, but if I've got if I've got that just goes all the way up, I might as well use it, and I'll just take everything with me. Brought myself a nice iron door to plop in there. We can put a button on top here. Oh, we can't. We got to put it on the side of this one. So we just okay, maybe a button wasn't the best idea for inside here. Okay. There we go. Come on. Okay. Okay, this is a little trickier than I had hoped. You got to press the button on the way down. There you go. And then we'll put that button up top so we can get in that away. Then I've brought us a couple more chests for dumping all of our stuff. We also want to go ahead and light up a little more of this area. Okay, invisible spider. That's not entirely pleasant, but that's part of why we want to light this area up, is so we don't get dive bombed by things. That was a one hit. Nice. We don't want these things sneaking up on us on our way out of here thinking we're safe, we're all good to go, and then all of a sudden dive bombed by an invisible spider. Whew. Yeah, and we want to light down that area so we don't have things like that happening to us. Back into the belly of the beast we go. Now this is the center. I know the center has some kind of redstone door or something in it. Somewhere. I think it's under there. There's the big old portal. The portal to nowhere. That's a shrieker on the other side right there. I want to go block him off. There's another shrieker there. What's under here? Oh, this is the redstone door. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work or why it's open instead of closed. I was pretty sure that was always supposed to be closed. So I knew this was a thing. It doesn't look like there's actually anything in here unless there's another redstone door that has something hidden. I'm basically just wandering around here covering up any of these that I can find as much as I possibly can. I've got to go to my controls and turn on toggle sneak because my pinky's getting tired. Okay, we've got two more chests here. I'm not entirely certain how to cover them up. This one has so many different things around it. But I also don't think that there's any shriekers nearby. Yeah, I'm 85% certain that there's no shriekers near this chest. So we'll still like box it in as much as we can here, and then oh, gotta untoggle shift. Okay, so those ones caught us, but no shriekers, which actually also means that that's a safe place to eat. This one's a really high chest. I wonder if there's something good in this one. It's somewhat unique. There is a shrieker right there. Okay, this I'm confident is the only shrieker around. There's sensors, but I believe I can just go ahead and break this. And nothing will happen. Yes, okay. So we're safe, and we know we just made a sound, so we can just open this up. Nothing great in it, though. Again, I'm fairly certain that there's no shriekers near this one, but not certain enough to not wall it off as much as is reasonable. I don't think I've seen the other side of this here. Those sensors might catch me. Punch 2. Silk Touch, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending. That's a pretty good diamond hoe. We got another Notch Apple. And we've got some Silence Armor. We actually got 2 more Notch Apples. Okay, I was pretty sure this was safe, but also we just took fall damage. So now I know it's good. I'm pretty sure this one's good as well, but there is some lava down there. So we'll block off what we can here. Oh, I made a sound right there to that thing. Okay. This one's a bit of a different story. It's absolutely gonna go off, right? I don't think there's any way to get this chest without alerting this other shrieker here, because of this sensor that's right next to it. I think this chest is a no-go. Maybe I'm wrong. You know what? If I can break this sensor, then we can break that shrieker. We can get it, guys. It's going to take a lot more work than all the other ones, but I think we can get this chest. We've just got to cover like anything nearby that could possibly alert it. Is that another shrieker right there, or is that one of those other things? It's one of the other things. Okay. Okay, so I went to Google something, and that happened. I'm not even sure if I'm shifting. Okay, I was shifting. Okay, it goes down by 1 level every 10 minutes, so I think we're still good to screw around with this thing here. Yeah, see, there we go. We were able to break that, and neither of these heard. So now we can break that one, and we should be able to break this one, though something might hear us break this one, but I don't think there's any other shriekers for it to set off. We did it! For nothing good. Okay. Well, here is what we ended up with. We have a bunch of regeneration 2 potions, and then up here we got quite a few different things. We got 4 of these enchanted golden apples, which will definitely help us in the nether, and maybe even in the end against the dragon. And then up here we've got a couple of books. We've got from the most useless to the most useful. Curse of Vanishing, Aqua Affinity, Protection 1, Looting 1, Protection 2, Density 1. I think that's for a mace. I'm not actually sure what it does. Projectile Protection 2, Knockback 2, Punch 2. I actually think Knockback 2 and Punch 2 are going to be really helpful for us while we're not wearing any armor. I've still got Toggle Shift on, so this happens really easily if I just hold it. While we're not going to have any armor on, I think those are 2 very helpful books for us so that we can keep enemies farther away from us. And then we've got Silk Touch, Efficiency 4, and then Swift Sneak 2, which of course is actually of no use to us at all right now because we're not wearing armor, but eventually we're going to be wearing some armor. So I look forward to that a lot. And it would also help with, you know, taking care of the rest of that place. I do think that I mostly cleared it out, but probably not entirely. I'm sure there's still quite a few chests down there that I haven't got to. I just ended up running out of wool. But hey, if you want to see me brave the nether next time with our new enchanted golden apples, then make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it, and go ahead and click on that playlist on screen right now to see all the rest of the videos where I try to survive without armor. I cannot wait to see you over there. I love you guys. Bye-bye.